Good.
When I turn on the yellow light, you have 10 more minutes.
It's going to be short, don't worry. 30 minutes tops. Thank you. Okay, I'm supposed to talk a little bit about post-hatch handling and quality, and how what you do post-hatch is going to affect how they perform out in the field. A lot of it's going to depend upon how much servicing is done at the hatchery. Nowadays, it's not like what it was 25 years ago when we were beak trimming the birds and subcutaneous vaccinating the birds and sexing the birds. We pretty much don't do any of that anymore. So the stress from servicing of the birds is a lot less. But stress, any stress during the post-hatch process can influence how the birds are going to do. Also important, of course, is going to be how are the hatchlings kept in the hatchery before they're transported to the farm. And then, of course, how are the hatchlings transported in terms of what are the conditions during transport? What's my temperature like in the transport? What is my gas levels like in the transport? And then, of course, what is the length of time that we're transporting the birds? I don't know what it is here in Colombia, but for us in North Carolina, typically we'll have a short haul of maybe only 30 minutes, but we've got some hauls for some of our hatcheries that go up to 4 hours. And so there's quite a wide spread. The other thing that complicates matters is that we have a wide variety of transports that we use to move the birds from the hatchery to the farm. And of course, some of them are better than others. And so we've got different conditions we have to deal with. Okay, anytime during the holding of the chicks in the hatchery or during transport to the farm, we know that we're going to affect the body temperature of the bird. We know that the gas environment, what is the oxygen level, the CO2 level, what's the relative humidity, is different in different places within the columns of boxes, either in the holding room or in the transport truck. And so one would surmise then that physiologically we are affecting the bird. Okay, as I said, servicing is not the same as it was a number of years ago, but again, anything we do to the bird and is going to have an impact. Years ago we used to do some injection of gentamicin, and we know from some work that Bill Donaldson had done that gentamicin will alter the carbohydrate metabolism in hatchlings. And he found that this then created a greater risk for some early mortality out in the broiler house. And the reason it alters the metabolism, the gentamicin will decrease glucose 6-phosphatase activity, and PEPCK, which is another enzyme, which is going to, glucose 6-phosphatase is going to lower the gluconeogenic capacity, and the PEPCK will increase the muscle lactate concentration. And some additional work that they did, and it's showing a little bit different here. This should have been 0.035%, not the slash, which would be normal carbon dioxide levels. And then when they subjected birds to 0.4% carbon dioxide to produce hypercapnia, this would be about 4,000 parts then. What they looked at blood glucose, they looked at body glycogen, and they looked at glucose 6-phosphatase in the liver. And you notice that there wasn't any difference in the blood glucose levels, but they did find that there was a significant drop